It's day 14. It's around 9:10 p.m. right now. I haven't uploaded in the last couple days. Now, I just want to say it's not like the last time where I was distracted by video games and anime. This time it was a combination of I was actually very productive in other aspects, and two, I've kind of been poking at this the last couple nights, but I'm just so lost of like how to approach this. I have no workflow, no experience. I have like I tried looking at some videos, but like I don't know. I don't know if I'm just my mind is looking for like the magic solution, like magic pill, magic answer, but I ended up just like I just wrote a ton of stuff the first couple days as things came to mind. And today I was like, you know what? I'm falling into that pitfall of I'm spending so much time trying to find the right way to do it that I'm just not doing anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do something today, even if it turns out a mess, which it is a mess. You'll see, but something's better than nothing. So let's just go over what I wrote down. So I wrote these down like like whatever day 13 was. This I did most of this like the next day, and then I added some things on the day after, like yeah. So it's not like I've been doing nothing, but I don't have a lot to show for how many days it's been. So yeah, day 14. Or this is more like upload 14 because this is, yeah. So I already went over the idea / concept. I'm trying to make it more organized. So it's going to be a seal mascot to adapt into a model. So this is important. I'm trying to cater the mascot aspect of it. So like the design has to be something like, you know, cute, something that when I actually design my character, my model, yeah, I could like hold it in my arms or something. You know what I mean? It's got to be something super cute. And I got to keep that in mind, and not that like, oh, this model is me, because no, it's not really. It's supposed to be the mascot. So a cute baby seal. A fuzzy. So I'll go into it in a little bit, but my biggest reference material is a harp seal. So those are the kind of like small, mostly white fur seals or baby seals, and they're really fuzzy. They have a lot of fur. I'm not sure if you can model fur. Like I said, I don't know. I'll get there when I get there. Color palette, yeah, simple, true to life, whites, grays, blacks, speckles maybe. Who knows? Eyes big, round, and shiny. Going back to the snout. Add depth, hold the nose, the whiskers leading to the mouth, or hold the mouth. As I was looking through some style choices, a lot of this is like it's like a circle. You've got like the nose, the mouth, and like the whiskers, like everything in one area. It almost looks like a cat snout, but or a dog snout. Flippers. So this I don't know how to draw this, but like the flippers, like I want them to kind of bend a little bit. And I'm trying to find out how to like put like the little creases, kind of like a cat's paw. They just look super cute when it's like creased. I don't know how to describe it. I have no idea how I'm going to draw that. I was trying to look at reference images. I think that'll just take a lot of time. Mouth, tiny, simple, pink, I guess when it opens. Ears, so I saw some pictures of seals with folded ears. I don't think harp seals have folded ears, but this model will, because it was super cute. So I'm gonna add that. Eyebrows I was a little confused with, but it looks like a lot of them, like you'll have the eye, and then you'll just have seals have this kind of like, they have like a triple dot patch right here for an eyebrow, and then the reason this triple dot patch is here is because they have like whiskers up here as well. And I tried drawing them and they kind of start to look like eyebrows, especially with the pen. So a lot of like stylized seal art just has, instead of the patch, they just have a tiny little like black dot to just kind of like add the add that there. So I don't think it's technically an eyebrow, but yeah, that is there. So tail, I don't know how to really draw this. I was trying to like draw at angles, but like I mean, this is a very bad. That doesn't look like Pac-Man, but you know what I mean. Like, I want to make it more round, like more round and cute. Maybe heart shaped. Who knows? And then, because right now it's a very basic seal design, so I was like, should I add unique embellishments? But the reason I put unsure is because I literally have no idea. So yeah, maybe once I begin to work on my future model, because whatever design unique elements I incorporate into that, maybe I can bring stuff over to the mascot's design. So yeah, for now, simplistic, realistic, because that, you know, I might be able to do that. But for example, robotic cybernetic components, I really like, I wouldn't say cyberpunk, but I like robotic and cyborg stuff. It's weird. I'm very picky with cyberpunk stuff, but I love robotic and cybernetic stuff. I don't know how to describe it. Like, there is a clear difference in my mind, but maybe not to most people. And my futuristic model, I want it to be like, to have like some cybernetic embellishments, but I don't want it to be too overpowering. I've seen so many models that it's really overpowering, and then it I don't know, it doesn't feel I don't know, I just don't like it personally. So I'd want a model that has some hints to it. I mean, I'll probably make a whole video on that, but some hints to it, but not too overpowering. So I had some ideas for the mascot. My original idea was just Pebble. I thought of it one day. I was like, oh, that's cute. Like, you have a tiny little seal. It's called Pebble. Because it's a, harmless, in quotes. But then while I was browsing references, I thought of two new ideas. So the first one is Gliss or Glissando, because mascots mostly resembles a harp seal. And I was like, harp, Glissando. Oh, that'd be cool. Or Gliss for short. So that's one idea. And then I saw another thing. There is this robotic seal that exists in real life that's used as like a therapy robot called Pero. So I was like, oh, maybe something similar to that, because it's, in reference to this robotic seal. So I was like, both these ideas are cool, because one, I like robotic stuff. In design, like robotics, like engineering, not really. That's too much for me. Robotic design I love, and music I love. So I was like, okay, one does music, one does robotic cyborg stuff. So I was like, these two are cool. This, I'm kind of like, all three of them are cool. I wouldn't exactly copy that, but no need to finalize a name just yet, obviously, as it will initially be me. So I don't really know. This is when I started to like freak out. I'm like, where do I start? So where do I even begin? So I was like, I'll look at reference images, take from nature, basically, because that's what artists did in real life back in the day. They would just go outside and like look at the sunrise and be inspired and try and paint it or something. So I was like, all right, let me look at some seals. So I looked at some IRL seals. I looked at images of like plushies, drawings, art, seals in anime, which I only found like 2. And then I have a bunch of plush seals IRL, because when I was a kid, I obviously got one every, Christmas, birthday, every time we went somewhere that had like You know, when you go to like an aquarium and there's like the, what's that called? It's not like a merch store, but they like a gift shop on the way out. Like, obviously, I just have like this clothing bin that's like overflowing with seals. So yeah. So I was looking at a bunch of those too. And then up here, and I made put some more notes up here. You know, baby seals tend to stick closer to the ground because like, how do I draw it? Do I draw it like kind of like where he's up in the air and then kind of like narrows out? And his head's like all the way up here. But then I was like, no, maybe it should be more like, like this. And I think I went with more of like in the middle design because I was like, well, I need his, I need his head to be up a little bit, so it's not, he's not just like a pancake. So I'm kind of experimenting with that. So then I was like, okay, so the most important detail of a model is the face. And then the most important part of the face is the eyes, in my opinion. So I was like, so maybe I should start with the eye design because I have no idea where to start. So then I was like, all right, let's start with the eyes. So then that's another layer. And you will see that I started with the eyes. Let me just quickly swap to that layer. I started with the eyes and got nowhere. So this was something I did. So I was like, okay, so you have round eyes and you have oval eyes. Oval eyes are more true to life. And then they have this eyelid true to life. And then I was like, I got here and I was like, crap, do I want a more realistic choice or stylistic? And I got here and then I was like lost. I was like, okay, I have to stop now because I have no idea what I'm doing. So then I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't do the eyes first. Maybe I should do like the face in general to figure out a style. So I went from here and then I tried to draw the snout. So this one I got off one of my plushies. This one I think I got off of one of my plushies. This one I tried to draw like true to life. Obviously this is not something I would be using. And I, just basically took parts from images I saw, art, drawings, real life. I was just drawing, a bunch of these snouts, and I was like, huh. I was like, all these are pretty, stylized in a certain way, and I was like, maybe I need to draw the body first. So then I stopped here, and then today I've been trying to draw like the body. So I was like, okay, I want to be like, small, round, and cute. So then I was like, where do I even start with this? So I drew a line first. I was like, okay, this is kind of like, I want it to be like, most of his body is flat on the ground. Then he like tries to bring his head up. And then I tried to draw just like a bunch of shapes and then more shapes. And this is the first one that's, kind of like true to form. Some things I didn't like. The head is too big, in my opinion, when compared to the body. I don't really like that look. And the snout is a little too big as well. And I drew this one. This one is probably the best one. I don't know if it's because it's simple and just like round and cute. You kind of got like this squashed mouth and snout, the round eyes. This is what I mean, kind of like with the folded ears. The head is, it kind of like blends into the rest of the body. I think the proportions are good. I think this overall is, for a messy design, this one's pretty decent in my opinion. I try to draw it on an angle again. I don't really like how this turned out. Something about it is very cartoonish. I think it's the eyes, maybe. I don't know. Maybe like you got the small head, the eyes that are oval vertically instead of like horizontally, and then the body's super huge compared to the head. So I think that's what threw me off. Maybe, I don't know. Something about it is just, it's it's not the stylistic choice I wanted. And then here I just tried to draw like a quick design. I'm like, how do I draw an angle? So, but yeah, that's where I'm at. In like 5 days, so I didn't get very far. Mostly it's just me being lost, or I don't know what to do. I probably got the most done today because I actually like try to draw instead of write what I want to do and not actually do it, which I did on that notes. Like here, this is all just me saying what I want and not actually going after it. So tomorrow, who knows? I'll probably keep trying to draw like the body, try and get a good style choice. I don't know. What I might do is get maybe like a blender or something and see if I can just maybe 3D just works with my brain easier. It's worth a try, even if it's not. And just tinker with that. And then maybe I can feed off that with this as well and try and do 3D and then try and draw the 3D, different angles, and try and just like learn from each other, if that makes sense. Kind of feed off and ping pong. So yeah, this is gonna be a long video, which I don't mind if this one's long because I haven't uploaded in a few days. So thanks for watching. Hopefully it's not too long until the next one. It might not be tomorrow. Like I am trying to work on this every day, even if it's just me like steam is coming out of my ears because I don't know what to do. But I am trying to work on it, and I am working on other things in my life. I'm like, there's like this music theory course that I never finished that I'm like trying to finish online. What I hate, I'll be honest, I really don't like music theory. I'm not remembering any of it because I just don't like it. But I am going through it because every once in a while there'll be a tidbit where I'm like, oh, that's important, and I really like that, like tendency tones and stuff like that, which I learned a long time ago. But stuff like that. And then I did learn katakana. I think I mentioned that. I remember, yeah, after day 13, I was talking about how I started katakana. The next day, not only did I, write a little bit of this, I learned like the entirety of katakana because I was having so much fun with katakana. I spent the entire day doing that. I think that was a problem because, I spent the whole day doing that, which I was having fun with, and then I just drew all the, I wrote some of this stuff down. And I was like, oh, I feel pretty accomplished today, and I just went to bed. And didn't upload, and that kind of like segued into not uploading again, and not just not being that on top of the uploading schedule. But I did learn katakana. It's fun. I don't think I'm gonna delve into kanji yet. But I do think I may or may not be getting the new Pokemon game when it comes out. I might wait, but I do want to play that. I haven't been really playing games, but I really want. I do want to play the new Pokemon game. So I might wait till I get like even a basic model done, or even just like a PNG until I play it, or I might just play it without anything, just with dialogue. But I do want to play that eventually. So hopefully this video isn't 30 minutes long. Maybe it's around 20 minutes. But thanks for watching. I think I ranted everything I wanted to. Talked about katakana. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. See you next day. See you day 15. Maybe not tomorrow. We'll see.